Howdy guys and gals. This is Instructor Turner here. We're gonna talk about everyday carry stuff. Alright. I don't get this question much, but I have gotten it before about everyday carry, and I'm gonna talk about the philosophy of why I do things the way I do it. Everybody's philosophy is different. Everything is different. Okay, just for me. Okay, for me, the reason why I carry everyday carry the way I do, Glock 26. Here's why, guys. Okay, I can wield this gun like a madman and be deadly accurate. Okay, you want some proof? You just saw it right at the beginning of this video. In the introduction, you saw me shooting this Glock 26, 17 rounds in 4.39 seconds. And you also saw me do, when I was shooting at multiple threats, how accurate I was, fast and accurate I was with this gun, with movement. Okay, to me, that's what matters in a self-defense everyday carry gun. Okay, you have to be able to wield that gun just like you are good at anything else. If you're good at eating, you know how to wield that fork to your mouth. If you good at driving, you a mean mofo on that wheel. Okay, if you mean at riding a bike, you know you're going to use what you use. For me, Glock 26 was my everyday carry because I can shoot this thing fast and accurately. Okay, I don't miss much from 7 yards in. Okay, I don't miss much from 25 yards in, but I have to slowly take my time and hit and get on them sights and hit the trigger properly. But we're talking about a combat fighting gun, an urban combat fighting gun. Okay, the reason why I want to tell you guys to stay away from those higher calibers is because when it comes to a gun like this in higher calibers, it's a whole lot harder to control. Now, can I be fast and accurate with those guns? Yeah, but it'll take me several hundred of rounds of practice, and it'll just take a lot more effort. Okay, this gun is almost effortless when it comes to good follow-up shots. Let me tell you something. In the arena of a combat gun, this gun stays in my hand a whole lot better than any other firearm I've shot. Okay, I was on the range with a police department the other day. I shot this officer's car, PM9. Okay, real thin gun, made for get off me type stuff. Let me tell you something. This is a get off me gun, but guess what? My get off me gun has, see if it'll focus for me, 10 rounds, plus I have the extra 2 down here. I only put 11. I don't put more than 11 because I don't want to stack it too hard. But I put 11 rounds in here, okay, and I carry 1 in the head. That's 12 rounds total for my Glock 26. Let me do this. Let me clear this gun the way it should have been cleared. I got one hand, so bear with me. I'm going to sit the gun up against this thing, and I'm going to clear the gun for you guys the proper way. You watch the round fall out, and then you let the magazine come out. Alright, anyhow, the gun is now clear. Okay, boom, and boom, bet you can see it. Okay, gun is now clear. Like I told you before, if you watch my other video on ammo selection, this is what I always carry inside my house and outside my house, is my Federal Guard dog. I love it. Okay, now, moving on into everyday carry. Again, that's why I choose the gun that I choose. I can wield this gun, 9mm cheap ammo. I can practice all the time, and I'm very good and efficient with this gun. Okay, now, this is what you should have, or better yet, this is what you shall have. So I'm like saying should and shall, or may issue and shall issue. You should have a great fighting gun. Okay, you also should have a spare magazine on your everyday carry somewhere. Glock 26, a little bit thick, a little hard to conceal this with an extra magazine, but do the best that you can. Okay, some type of good concealment holster. That's what I always tell people. When it comes to concealment holsters, don't put a lock on a concealment holster. Your concealment is your lock. Okay? Unless you're a police officer or something like that where you are bound to hit trouble, there's no reason why a regular civilian should be wearing a concealment holster with a lock on it. Okay? To me, it's very dumb. Alright? Here's why. If you work as a civilian and a security, and your lock on your holster for security is different from the one that you wear as a concealment holster, you're going to have a whole lot of trouble. Okay? That's not what you want. So, be mindful when choosing a good holster, something that's close to your body, something that can be concealed anywhere. I like this holster for a 4 o'clock position on my body. It's good leather. It holds the gun in real good, and it's made for the Glock 26. You always want to get a holster that's made for your gun, because if you don't, this will be overextended past your barrel and be digging all into your hips and your butt and all that other stuff, and it's not comfortable when you're wearing it. Okay, this one I like is a close to the body Cowdex type holster. This is a Galco slide, tack slide, and I actually melted this down from my old XD I used to have, and I melted it down to fit my Glock 26, and this thing does wonders. This is what you see me mostly wear in my training videos. Okay, this holster here is something I bought off of eBay, real cheap thing, bought off of eBay. I don't really like it because it always snags my Glock, this inside thread. I don't know if you can see it, but let's just imagine this stuff right here on the inside. It keeps snagging my gun every time I pull it out. Okay, very good holster. It keeps your gun close to your body, but the thing I hate about it is it dropped my muzzle way down here, which it kind of makes your gun tilt in all the way instead of actually meeting the molded material. It doesn't physically go like that. Okay, here's another option. Okay, ankle holster. Okay, fits my Glock 26 very well. If I got on a tight shirt and I need to put this thing on my leg, this is what I go with. Okay, all good stuff. Now, what else do you need when you're carrying every day? First suggestion, a very good seatbelt cutting device, aka fish fillet, aka get the heck off me. Okay, they say that these things never run out of bullets. Okay, that's a good way to look at it. This thing will never run out of bullets, nor will it malfunction on you. Okay, you're the only person that can make this thing malfunction. Okay, you need a good sharp knife for times where you have to, help somebody out of a burning car or something. Alright, and then you have your tactical flashlight. Okay, something that can be held in your hands real good, and something that has more than one flash option. Okay, you need something as bright as this one. This is 200 lumens. Okay, it dims to a lower dim, and then you have the one I love most, your SOS function, strobe function. Okay, why is that important? If I put lights in a person's eyes, guess what? They can learn to adjust to that. Okay, if I put this in their eyes, the strobe function, their eyes never adjust, because the moment it attempts to adjust, it's getting another flash. Okay, when you're choosing a flashlight from Walmart or wherever you want to go to spend the cheapest amount of money, alright, choose something that has a flash or a strobe or SOS option. Okay, again, this one is 200 lumens. I had a bunch of these. I sold them all. I was selling these for $15. I can get more if I get enough requests in. I can get a bunch of these in. If I get a request to order 10 of them or more, I'll order more, and I'll get them to you. Actually, I have better designs now with a higher lumens that I can get now for right about the same price. So hit me up. I'll get some of these flashlights. They actually have this new flashlight out that I think is a whole lot better. It's about 300 lumens, has a lumen flashlight here, and it has red and blue LEDs around that also flash with this thing. It's called Enforce. Enforce, made for, of course they're directing at the police market because it has red and blue LED lights. But let me tell you, these LED lights on the outside flash simultaneously, or I'm sorry, in sequence with the one in the middle. And when I say, it makes your stomach hurt, I mean, if you look at this light, I mean, the pattern is so crazy. My friend, he showed it to me when I went to the man tracker training. This guy showed it to me, man. This thing was crazy. I'm talking about crazy. Make you like dizzy. So if you put it in a bad guy's eyes, I know for a fact it's gonna cause some things to happen with them. All right. So we got this Glock 26 knife, very important. Flashlight, very important. You never know when you're gonna end up in a dark space. Okay. And I know everybody's looking up there to the top of the screen because I ain't talked about it yet. I'm gonna get to it. Give me a second. Good holster, very good holster. Not just a good holster, very good holster. Hold that gun in there. Very good ammo. Ammo. Go back to my ammo selection video and check that to know that, you know, what ammo to choose, or what my suggestion is. I'm Federal Guard dog.